All right, what's up, guys? We live. Mr. Lucario is coming in. He's gonna run. Lucario's running a little late. All right, so we'll get the show started. Lucario is running late, but we will get the show started, gentlemen. If you have questions, go ahead and put a Q in there. If you want to call in, you call in at 833-859-8744, 833-859-8744. Lucario will be in a second, answering the questions. Let's get into the show. What are some characteristics of a man that has an it factor and does everything? Does it have everything to do with the man's masculine identity? Can we both get your insight? Yeah, well, okay, I'll hold that one, big dog, on that. Lucario's on his way in. Be patient. Lucario is on his way in. He's running late, Astro. Be patient. I just said that if you were listening, dog. Be patient. So, Lucario is coming in, but let's go and get into the show. He told me to go ahead and start running it until he gets here. So let's get into the show real quick, and then we're going to talk about how to avoid being a doormat, because a lot of you guys out here, and guys, if y'all have a question, please put a Q. If you have a question, we'll answer any of your questions, or you can call in. Lucario's running late, so he told me just go ahead and start running and start talking and spitting yak. So for most of you guys out there, the biggest problem why y'all are being a doormat is because there are certain types of fears and things that's going on with you as far as embarrassment. A lot of you guys there's a fear of embarrassment that's holding you back from being the man that you need to be, especially if you're trying to learn game. When each and every one of you out here, when you are embarrassed, what happens is, for a lot of you guys, you feel, when you get around a woman, you feel uneasy, you feel ashamed, and you feel self-conscious, kind of like things that women feel. And this is why a lot of people have problems. Well, there's no such thing as there's no such thing as an it factor. That's the problem with a lot of guys. They're trying to box in and make a determination of what a woman wants a man to be based off of their interpretation of the world. So what's happening, Red, is a lot of these guys interpret the world through their eyes, and they create a false reality. And through that false reality, they have false expectations of what they think game is, or what you would say an it factor. So this is why a lot of them have the problems, and a lot of them go wrong in the game, and are not able to grow as men. Because for a lot of these guys out here, is that these thoughts that y'all have, feeling ashamed of yourself, feeling uneasy, low self-esteem, low self-worth. These are things that prevent you from reaching your full potential. And that's what game does. Game allows you to reach a potential that you never had, that goes beyond your conscious thought. Remember, guys, your subconscious emotions create your subconscious emotions create conscious thought. So on the surface, okay, most of you guys will classify embarrassment as fear. You will label it as fear, even though there's no such thing as fear and there's no such thing as rejection. But for this, we just got to understand that what you are feeling, okay, is an underlayer or underlining thing, gentlemen, that results in how you see yourself, your insecurities. So when you feel inadequate, or you feel weak, or you feel soft, or you feel like something is wrong in your life, what happens is when you get around a woman, you don't know how to actually express yourself, gentlemen. I want y'all to please get y'all notes out. And if y'all are joining us, Mr. Lucario is on his way. He's running a little bit late. So I just want to let y'all know, shout out to everybody in the chat room. I hope y'all all are doing well. But let's continue. This is why this is important. And when Lucario comes in, we will keep going with this. But for most of you guys, when y'all feel guilty about something, it's because you assume that if you don't show her the true you, that it's not good enough. And because of that, you worry about feeling embarrassed. And because of that, now here's the thing, you feel socially unacceptable. And when you feel socially unacceptable, guys, you then try to look for acceptance in something outside of you. Now, we have a video to connect what we're saying with this when Lucario comes in. But what we're saying is that we're talking about conscious, subconscious level. But when we get to the game supersedes conscious and subconscious. And that's why men aren't embarrassed. And that's why we're never a doormat. Because most of you guys out here just worry too much about what's going on, to a point where you're riddled with insecurity. You feel uncomfortable. You technically feel outside of your skin. Okay. And Tommy, please listen, sir. Sir, listen, sir. This is not about affording or anything. This is about an opportunity that you have right now to ask a question to give you a little more conscious understanding, or call in. So if you can stop making excuses and get your panties in a bunch and start thinking and stop being a victim, then you can do it or get out of the game. You don't want to learn anything. But anyway, I apologize, gentlemen. But as I said before, gentlemen, before Lucario's coming in, but when he gets here, we'll continue this with Lucario. But what I'm saying for you guys out here is that once you begin to learn game and you begin to learn from your core, most people have, a lot of you guys, assuming that you are just conscious and subconscious. See, remember, conscious level is a fake reality that you live in based upon the perception that you have of yourself, your skills, and what you are doing. Okay, gentlemen, just think about that. Okay. Your subconscious is where your emotions and your feelings reinforce what is on the conscious level. But when you have game, gentlemen, game teaches you something different. Game gives you a power that goes far beyond not being a doormat, because then at that point, you will have what we call understanding of understanding. See, most people live in a world of understanding. That means you get something, you hear it, and you say, okay, I understand it. But for those who have understanding of understanding, is that they understand why they understand what it is they understand and how they move upon that understanding, gentlemen. See, always remember, guys, a lot of people don't teach game. They teach surface level. So the thing that we say to all you guys out there, what is important is that the more you begin to understand yourself and the more you begin to accept that you are valuable to yourself, you will stop feeling insecure. You will stop having low self-esteem. You will stop judging not only yourself, saying I'm not good enough, too short, too ugly, too fat, too poor, too broke. Stop judging women, she's so pretty, sexy, beautiful. Stop judging other men. Well, he looks better than me. You'll stop ridiculing yourself. You'll stop criticizing yourself. And when you are the individual that fears judgment, who ridicules, has low self-esteem, low self-worth, who doesn't have a standard, who doesn't have any laws, rules, codes, principles, narratives, mission statement, legacy statement, or vision statement on himself, he is always going to please other people. Okay, think about what I'm saying. He will always put the expectations of a woman above his own, meaning he will then, gentlemen, become what? That doormat, okay? He will become that doormat. Is it okay to get laid with a hotter girl in order to get detached from, you can't, okay, dog. Most people think about the world through what we call a conscious level. So your problem is, and you're in what we call an I do. You're not locked in who you are. You're the guy that wants to get over a woman by going to a bar and drinking a lot of liquor just to get the thought of the woman out of your mind. See, you're already losing, because listen to your language. Remember I just said this, gentlemen, hotter girl. You just placed a judgment on women. detaching yourself from the past. You can't run away from what you are. Okay. Your truth is not inside you because you're walking and living lies, big dog. So you're not a man does not use the external to go and guide himself. Remember, as men, gentlemen, we still waiting on Miss Lucario for y'all guys are here. Miss Lucario will be here soon. But let me explain to you, big dog, what's happening to you. As an individual, what you are doing, if we look at the map right here, you are living in either the I can't, which is conscious level, the I do subconscious, which means is that you're looking outside of yourself. You're looking at everything. You're not looking at yourself. You're looking at everything besides yourself. So that means because you are doing that when you are interacting with a woman because you have no belief in yourself, what is happening is you are going in the wrong direction because you feel that you are not beautiful. You feel that you are not great. You feel that you are not worthy. You feel that you are not the best thing walking on this planet. And you feel like you need validation from a woman to make you feel like a man. So this is where a lot of people go wrong, and this is where everything goes wrong with a lot of you guys. This is a good question, sir. But this is where a lot of things go wrong with you guys because you guys are not looking at the game the right way. See, when you look at the game the right way, you will not fear mistakes. But what you have to understand is that a lot of you guys out here fear making mistakes. And most of you are petrified of failure because at the end of those two things is called this lie, rejection. You want to be accepted by everybody, which is your greatest problem. A man doesn't want to be accepted by anybody but himself. So when you are suffering from fear, embarrassment, and you have low self-esteem, and you are undermining yourself, and you choose not to grow, what happens is these fears discourages you from taking risks. It stops you from attempting to do new things, take advantage of opportunities, and realize that you are greater than what you actually feel that you are right now. There's a woman at work who likes me. So what? Hooded villain, this is why you lose. Why do you guys want to talk to women at your job? Leave her alone, okay? So here's the thing I don't understand. If you're not sexually attracted to her, why are you asking this question? If you're not sexually attracted to you, why are you even telling us about a woman? Please, guys, stop. Y'all are showing why women walk all over you. And gentlemen, we're waiting on Miss Lucario, but allow me to continue while we're waiting. See, gentlemen, what most of y'all guys don't understand is y'all choose not to step outside of your comfort zone because y'all guys love the sense of security and clarity that you have right now. Everything outside of you is what we call darkness. It's something that you've never been before, or it's like lands that you've never seen before. And what happens is, for a lot of you guys out there, you feel like you're not good enough. And a male that feels like he's not good enough, that gets around a woman who knows she's not good enough, is going to feel like she is good enough. And then she's going to walk all over you. And if you aren't, and if you feel like you're not good enough, it makes you feel like a failure on the inside. I'm not calling you a failure. I'm just letting you to tell you something to be honest with yourself. And this is why it's important to understand or overstand. Nobody's perfect, but you can be perfect to yourself. Because perfection is only an opinion from somebody else outside of you. Don't ever try to be perfect for somebody. You should always strive to be perfected or strive for perfection from yourself. And when you set standards on your own expectations versus a false reality of expectations from a woman, then everything is going to change. Question: is the belief in oneself the movement, the moment the authority is given to something other than himself? Well, FPS. The thing is that you believe in yourself, but what you believe in is a false belief. You believe that you're not good enough. You believe in fear. You believe that most of you guys don't believe in yourselves and everything, okay? Well, Fighter King, let me say something to you with all due respect. It doesn't matter if it's 2023, 1972, the year 9468. The game will never change. So if you feel like what we're saying is bad, then take your bitch ass on if you don't want to learn anything. These young men are here trying to learn and have understanding of something, and we're trying to teach them something. So if you have a problem with that, and I say this with love, fuck you and take your bitch ass out of here. Next question right here. So what do I say when people ask to see receipts on the chicks I deal with? But this is what I'm saying, brother. Why do you have to prove yourself to another man? This is where y'all go wrong. If you feel that you have to prove yourself to another man, then there is something homophobically wrong in this situation. Why would if another guy has to ask you for receipts, and what you don't understand is a man is what you call a living receipt. A living receipt, okay? A living receipt. Okay, that's what a man is. A man is a living receipt. That means a man should be able to show a woman something different than every other guy out there. And that's, again, gentlemen, that's a lot of problems we're having. See, when a man has power, mental power, because when a man is the master of who he is, he doesn't show anger. He doesn't show fear. He doesn't show anxiety. He doesn't do anything. All he does is he looks to himself for the answer and moves how he chooses to move in that moment. But it's not just how he moves, it's the intensity in which he moves is with the woman. So if he's looking at a woman, he's not looking at her, he's looking right through her, because he's building this weird thing called an intense desire that will draw a woman to look away from him versus look at him. That's what we're saying, okay? And this is what is it. Well, no, G, and I want to disagree with you. Stop right there, G. Stop right there. I don't ever want to hear that you hated yourself, because that's a lie, G. That's a lie. You just misunderstood yourself. Some guys out here think you hate yourself. You don't hate yourself. You just misunderstand yourself. You just don't understand what you are and the beauty and quality that you have. See, most of you guys don't understand the moment you lower your standards and the moment you lower your expectations, the moment you begin riddling yourself with fears. See, most of you guys have what is called the imperfection mindset. You don't feel that you are worthy. You don't feel that you are great. You don't feel that you are beautiful. You don't feel that you are powerful. You don't feel like a god. You don't feel like an emperor. You don't feel like a king, because you feel like somebody has to tell you or show you that you have to be these things. And that's not true, gentlemen. You don't need anybody to show you or tell you these things. You've got to be able to love and accept who you are as a man and begin to appreciate what you are. Once you are able to appreciate what you are, you're going to do the weirdest thing that women are not used to, and that is moving at your own pace. That means everything you do, you're not rushing for the pussy. Yes, I never knock you guys for wanting to have sex, but when you do everything at your own pace, you're going to intrigue the women that much more because she cannot tell thirst, desperation, or neediness. Because when you look towards a woman or you judge a woman or you judge yourself, you're always trying to fit in a narrative or a box based upon the reality of the woman that you see through the reality that you have for yourself. Let me slow that down. What I'm saying is that through your mindset, when you don't believe in yourself, you will create a reality, a false reality of when you see a woman. And when you see that woman, because you don't believe in yourself, the false reality you create to that woman is, oh my God, she's so beautiful. The only way I can get her to like me, fill in the blank. The only way I can get her attention, fill in the blank. The only way I can get her to love me, fill in the blank. The only way I can get her to open her legs, fill in the blank. And what you will do is you will do that differently with each and every woman out there. And this is why you guys are going wrong with all of this. Versus the man that is one thought, one mind, one way. The man who is one thought, one mind, one way is going to move in one way. See, you are moving for the women and you are not moving for yourself. So when you move for yourself, you're going to say, this is who the fuck I am. This is how I'm going to present myself. And if you like it, it's cool. And if you don't like it, it's cool. Like I told you guys, even though women have game, and I always like to use this clip right here because Lucario is coming in. We're waiting on Lucario to come in. Lucario's coming in. But I always love to use this clip right here to give you an example of what game is. If you all want to know what game actually is at its core, it's being able to see things before they actually happen and know that I can bend or break the reality of the false mindset and perception I have from the conscious level. So let's go ahead and play this. I'm going to play this clip to you and let y'all watch that. We're still waiting on Mr. Lucario to come in, but we're still chopping it up. Guys, lines are open if y'all want to call in. But let me play this for you real quick. It's only real quick. Let's listen to this.
Check.
Yo, 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 yo. Can you hear me? Why can't I can't hear shit.
I move my queen to rook 4. Check.
The bishop blocks.
Queen takes king's pawn.
Castles.
Knight takes knight.
Mate in 3. First check is with the queen. The king must take. Then the bishop checks on knight 5. And it's mate next.
Okay, so I'm bringing my dog Lucario, but y'all see, there you go, Lucario, you there. So what we're saying to you guys out
What's
there,
up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
what's going on, Lucario? We're spitting game, and I want to show you something so we can get into the thing. So, but what we're saying to you guys out
Cool.
there, this is what game is. Game is already having a determination and an understanding and a knowledge of what you're going to do, how you're going to move before you even make the move and knowing where you're going to take that woman. But Lucario, what say you about wait, I want to play the clip first because I want to start this on the clip, but you can greet everybody like where the fuck you at, dog? Where you at, brother?
I'm somewhere in an undisclosed location right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We got you. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, you good.
All right, I want to play this clip and get your thought on this. Okay, you ready? I'll play this clip because it's starting to show off. All right, you ready? I want to hold the clip for you. All right,
cool,
here we go. All right, here we go. Let me grab the file. Here it goes. Check this out right here, Carl. Let's get your
dick. Is all, and look, bitches leave niggas for bitches, and bitches don't have no dick. So the dick thing ain't really the argument. The argument is understanding as a man that it's only so far you can go before you have to relinquish it to your girl, meaning you have to understand that she's going to make her own decisions as a woman, and women have a tendency to get bored because most of these hoe ass niggas have women thinking that we're their entertainment. Instead of them serving us, they feel like we the movies and Disneyland and Magic Mountain, and we supposed to make them happy and entertain them. So any nigga that's entertaining a bitch is going to lose her to a nigga with a bigger dick.
All right, so Lucario, a lot of these, what he's saying is a lot of these guys are, instead of letting the woman entertain them, they are always going to run behind the motherfucker like a doormat, trying to please the woman. What say you on that, Lucario?
Oh yeah, I mean that's always the type of shit that happens nowadays, because a lot of guys, they feel like, well, because they don't understand themselves and they don't understand their own worth, what they do is that they try to get the woman to like them. So then what they do is that they try to entertain the woman, give her all the things they think that she wants. And then this is why they have issues with women, because the women don't respect them after that. You see what I'm saying? So now the guy becomes her plaything. He becomes her, her chauffeur. He becomes her fix-it handyman. You know what I'm saying? He becomes her entertainment. And then so therefore, he never actually is in a situation where he's able to lead her, because she's leading him based off all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And this is what gentlemen, this is what we're talking about. See, most of you guys out there, because most of y'all guys are very indirect. Not only is in the level of indirect is not even with the women. You are indirect with yourselves. You don't even believe in yourself enough to be able to tell a woman exactly what you want. So you feel that again, what they call back in the day, you got to shuck and jive. You got to dance on the table, and you've got to entertain her by buying her dinners, buying her a bunch of things, taking her out, kissing her ass, and running behind her, Lucario. And guys, lines open if y'all want to call in. But this is where a lot of guys go wrong, and then they don't understand why women don't respect them and why women walk over them. What say you, Mr. Lucario?
Right. Yeah. And that's the thing. This is what we always try to tell you guys, is that, when you come in at the situation where the woman sees that you're weak, and she sees that you're weak because you're trying to kowtow to her, you're trying to do everything for her, you're trying to do all these things to get validation. So this is the thing. A lot of guys, they do shit so that the woman will like them. But the reason why they're doing shit to get the woman to like them is because they don't believe that a woman's going to actually like them for them. So they say, well, a woman's not going to like me for me, so I got to give him money. I got to take him out to fancy places. I got to, call her all the time. I got to do all of these things for her. And then therefore she's going to like me the most, because I'm doing the most shit for her. I'm showing her I'm the best guy by being there and taking her out and courting her and all this other nonsense. So the thing is that while you're doing that, what you're essentially saying is that you're not valuable in the situation. She's the value, and she's the only value. And therefore, in order for things to go down, I need to get this woman to validate me in the situation. It's terrible.
Absolutely. Well, here's the question right here I wanted to hold for you. You said, this is weird, but what are the characteristics of a man who has that it factor? And does it have everything to do with a man's masculine identity? Can I get both of y'all's insight on the question? I wanted to hold that one for you. What's
This guy asked that the other day, man. I don't know why he'd be asking the same questions every fucking day. He asked that shit yesterday, I think it was. And like I said yesterday, see, the thing is, this whole it factor thing is you believing and seeing you're that guy. That's it. And see, the problem is most of y'all don't see yourselves as that guy. You see what I'm saying? It starts with that mindset. That's why it's called the man mindset. You know what I'm saying? Having that man mindset is the thing that's going to make you be that guy. You're going to be the it guy. When women are, see, this is the thing. When women, they get around a bunch of different guys, what's going to make her say, okay, that's the guy, is her recognizing that you're the guy. But she can only recognize that you're the guy when you first recognize you're the guy. And that means that y'all motherfuckers y'all have to actually start learning game. This is why we keep telling y'all can't just sit here and watch these free videos. You got to get coaching. You got to understand what you're doing. You got to start believing in yourself, because then what's going to happen is you'll become that guy. You see what I'm saying? But it's not going to happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? But Steve, what's your thoughts on
No,
that shit?
no. I think the problem is it doesn't matter what we okay. I'm explaining why Lucario is saying what he's saying to you guys, and y'all don't understand it. From your perspective, if okay, I'm gonna explain what a woman sees in all of you guys that they don't see in a man. And what they see in most of you guys is a lack of belief in oneself. They see a guy who's always discouraged. They see a guy who is limited on anything that he is results. He lacks accountability. He looks at circumstances and not himself. He lacks focus. He lacks patience. And he compares himself to other men. And this is why whatever you're being told, even this guy right here, the characteristics, see, you're looking for us to define you. We cannot define. That's what game. Look, Corey and I teach you game. We don't define you. We teach you game so you can define yourself. That's the problem. Most of you guys have no definition of who you are for yourself, and that's what game is. So if Lucario and I, King's English, if we were to answer this question for you, you still would not understand it because you're looking at it through a wrong lens. Lucario?
Yeah, that's real shit. And this is why you guys have to really learn this stuff that we're teaching you so that you'll start to see and understand it. Because this is the thing. A lot of the stuff that we say, to be honest, goes over a lot of you guys' heads.
Way over.
And the reason why it goes over your head is because y'all aren't taking it seriously to be able to understand what it's about and understand yourself in these situations. So this is why we tell you guys that once you start to learn game and you start to understand who you are, right? Then all these things we're telling you is going to click more. See, a lot of times the reason why shit don't click is because y'all don't have an understanding of this because you're not taking it seriously. So this is why we tell you guys, hey, call in, hey, get coaching, do all these things so we could help you guys out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah.
And so I think a lot of people out here think that oh no, someone called and hung up. Guys, y'all call back. You don't be scared. Okay? All right, but let's see here. Let's we got 2 questions and we'll ask 7, then we'll go to King or whatever. But he's saying, do you guys think lack of confidence, fear comes from our upbringing? No, it's okay. Listen, we all are brought up a certain kind of way. It's what you are in the way you were brought up. You created fear. You didn't come into this world with fear. You created that fear because you didn't understand what was going on in your body or your mind at that point of contact with the woman. You know, there was one point where y'all were playing with toys and shit or something. Then all of a sudden you started to notice girls. You started to notice girls in a different way versus, girls are icky or whatever you're doing. But when you started to feel certain things, you started to define those things or run from those things. So once you did that, once you started to run from that or yourself, then that was your comfort zone. You would like kind of go into your mental bed and hide from things. Then parties like, well, I don't understand why I can't get the girl. Why is she calling me nice? And why is she treating me this way? But then that guy over there who doesn't give a fuck about her, he talks any old kind of way, and he doesn't care about her. Why is she trying to fuck him? Lakari, what say you on this?
Right. Yeah, I say the thing is, the lack of confidence and fear, that's the type of shit that could have been instilled in you when you were younger. But at the same time, as you get older and you become a man, that's when you this is why it's important to understand game, because when you understand game, you realize that all of that fear and all that other shit is bullshit. And that lack of confidence is bullshit that's been taught to you to make you fear shit even more. Just like a lot of you guys watch this shit on the YouTube where dudes always talking about, oh man, these women are gonna get you, and if you're not a high value man and if you don't make 6 figures, then things aren't gonna work out in your life. And they tell you all these things to scare you. And then you get scared and you start having low confidence. And then this is why you have issues in your situation, because you keep believing the bullshit like you've been believing the bullshit. So this is why you have to get to the point where you understand who you really are, so that the bullshit that they're telling you doesn't make fucking sense. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about, let's look at this one. Okay, well, see, here's the thing, King. The problem is that this is what Lucario's saying. There's no such thing as a black pill. The only pill you should be taking is the me pill. You should never take any pills but your you pill. But the problem is there's no thoughts on transphobic ideas. Again, we have nothing wrong with the transgender community. We know where the Matrix is about. We know where it comes from. We know what the Matrix was, and we understand that a lot of guys today who are feminine are pushing a lot of young men towards homosexuality and transgender. So all that stuff is transgender. So, but again, this is no knock on people who want to be learned transgender things. Lucario, what say you, sir?
So he said, what are the thoughts on the black pill? So, I mean, I know a lot of guys who consider themselves black pill or all these other pills, whatever. But with the whole black pill shit, it's supposed to be guys who are trying to rationalize being a loser. You understand what I'm saying? That's basically what it is.
Absolutely.
They're trying to rationalize. It's like they're losers, and then they try to make sense of why they're losers. So it's like, man, I can't get a girl because I'm not 6 foot. And it's like, no, that's not really why you can't get women. You just can't get women because you're insecure. You don't believe in yourself. And that's the reason. It's not because you're not 6 foot. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of guys who aren't 6 foot that get a lot of women. So the thing is that it's just these ideologies and things that people come up with to try to understand why they're losing and try to rationalize why they're losing, and also try to basically just have an excuse to keep losing. Because they're like, well, what's the point of trying to make anything happen? If I'm not 6 foot, women aren't going to want me. If I don't, look this way, women aren't going to want me. So it's like that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? It's terrible.
Yeah, and it goes back to an interpretation or a judgment of the world. You're automatically assuming that because one guy on YouTube tells you that, it's the same.
Right.
This guy has a question. Guys, you have a question, please put a Q or call in. We got you. He said, this girl I'm talking to wanted to be friends, but I said, no, don't get upset with me. Don't stop talking to me. Wait, don't get upset with me and don't stop talking to me because we're not enemies after this, but I will respect you. Wait a second. Okay, wait a second. Let me back this up. This girl I'm talking to wanted to be friends, but I said, no. Okay, and her text message, okay, the T. She said, don't get with me and don't stop talking to me because we're not enemies after all this, but I respect what your response would be. Or if you're a man, you just say take care. But I think I think your problem is that you were a doormat in the beginning. Instead of, if you only would have let her know what you wanted from the get-go, you would have never got this response from her. But what you did, like we're telling you, is you guys beat around the bush and make all these excuses instead of being a man. Lucario, what say you on that, brother?
And well, my thing is, I want to know what he was talking to her about, because in this situation, he's saying this girl you was talking to wanted to be friends. So a lot of times what guys will do is they'll hang out with a girl, talk to her, text her, hang out with her 2-3 times, and because they don't know how to, interact with a woman in a way that's going to make it sexual, fun, exciting. Yes. They just hang around the chick, and the chick is like, oh yeah, we're just friends, because that's the vibe she gets from you. She sees you as that guy a lot of times. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, if she's, I'm glad that you told her no. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you don't want to waste too much time on these women that's not really trying to make that happen with you. It says, what is the main act of self-sabotage?
Yeah. Well, Polo, great question. It's not an act, it's a choice. See, most of y'all guys think it's an act. Before an act is made, a choice has to be made to make the act. Okay. Act doesn't start first. Choice starts first, but behind the choice is the belief in oneself that then makes the choice that then acts on. So the thing is that you don't choose to self-sabotage yourself because you want to do damage to yourself.
Mm.
You self-sabotage yourself because that's all you know that makes you feel safe. And what I mean by self-sabotage is, well, I'm not going to talk to her because her hypergamous nature. I'm not going to
Mm.
talk to her because she'll monkey branch. I'm not going to talk to her because take me for all I got in court. I'm not going to
Right.
talk to her because so what you're doing is you're sitting around making a bunch of false accusations on yourself to stop you from doing the things you want to do. Lucario, what say you, my brother?
Right, and a lot of guys, y'all self-sabotage yourselves all the time based off your mindset. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So a
mhm.
lot of y'all are, y'all are scared to approach women because
Yeah.
y'all already think she's not gonna want you. Y'all are scared to be sexual with women because you think that she's gonna be, not interested in you. But a lot of times these things do happen in certain cases, but it happens more often than not
Yes.
because you've already self-sabotaged yourself in your own mind. In your own mind, you see yourself a certain way. In your own mind, you think that you can't make things happen. So a lot
Mhm.
of times the self-sabotage comes from your own feeling of not being worthy, your own feeling
Right.
of lacking. You understand? And this is why, even with the clip, this is why a lot of guys start doing things. You start, because think about it. The reason why a lot of guys will try to give women money or buy women expensive shit is to make up for the lack they feel within themselves. They say, "Well, I'm not valuable, so I gotta give you value. I gotta, you know
Yes.
what I'm saying? I gotta compensate because I suck, and I know you don't like me. So maybe if I buy you something, you'll give me a chance." And that's how dudes think. It's terrible.
Right. And not only that, Lucario, I'm going to give you things to make
Mm,
you feel valuable so you
mm.
can see value in me.
Right.
It's like, and that's what we call tricking. See,
Mm,
the moment you want to tap dance and, like that guy says, be a woman's entertainment is the moment you're tricking. Because what you're
right.
saying is that my dick, my mind, and who the hell I am I'm not good enough. And
Mm,
you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything to get a woman to want to sleep with you. It's the
right.
lies that society place on you guys to make you feel that you have got to tap dance and showboat and show off, right? Think
Right.
about the showboating. The showboating is wearing a nice suit and having a nice watch and nice clothes. Now,
Mm,
listen, before I say this, no, Lucario and I are not saying don't dress nice. If you want to
mm,
dress for yourself, dress,
mm.
but
Right.
don't dress to impress. Because if you're dressing to impress, that means you're dressing for somebody else and not yourself. You should be impressive. An impressive man to himself can look good in a potato sack because
Right.
not, he's not saying the potato sack doesn't define me. But what you guys
Mm,
do, Lucario, is because they have no definition of themselves. Again, they hide behind clothes and cars and monies and degrees because they're saying that hopefully she will accept me through the frivolous shit outside of me, because once she meets me, hopefully the outside stuff is enough to keep her around. Lucario, what say
right.
you?
Right. Exactly. And see, a lot of you guys, if you keep doing all these things to try to get the woman. You understand? By getting all this outside stuff, this material shit, all of
Yes.
these things, you're always gonna lose. See, this is why I say the truth is inside you. It's about what's inside you. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes women really want to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand, like, when a woman really fucks with you, right? She is like, thinking about you all the time. She's trying to rearrange her life so she could so she could see you. She's trying to buy you things. She's trying
Yeah.
to get on your good side. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So you don't really have to try to do anything to get the woman if you have game. When you have game, the woman figures out why she should try to get with you. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And all you do is present her the opportunity to make that happen. So you presented the opportunity by you can have a conversation with her. You could
Yeah.
approach her, you could talk to her, and then you're giving her the chance to make it happen. See, the funny part is a lot of you guys worry about choosing signals, and you never ask yourself, why would a woman just choose you if you're the type of guy who's scared to approach her? If you're the type of guy that's scared to approach her, if you're the type of guy that's tricking, if you're the type of guy that is, a guy that most people or a woman would consider a loser, why would she want you? It's crazy.
All right, we got a call. Anonymous, sir. How can we help you, sir? What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. We're good, sir. How
Joe.
are you?
What up?
Hey,
What's going on,
brother?
brother?
How you doing?
Good, sir.
So
What's going on?
Joe, yeah, Joe, 32, South Florida.
What's up, Joe,
So,
from South Florida, brother? What's up?
So I got a question. So this chick I've been messing with for a few months, 2 months now. Met her on a dating app. We hit it off immediately. She's highly cooperative. Sex the first day. Everything's been going smoothly. And then the last 2 weeks, I started noticing, as I got busy with work, she got really needy. And I guess it led to some insecurities. And next, she started tripping, and I could feel the neediness, like her pulling for attention.
Wait. You said started tripping. How? What did she start tripping? What do you mean?
Like, for example, she made a suggestion. She's like, hey, because the dynamic of our relationship would, I go to her place, we smash, and hang out for a bit, and I leave. And she started suggesting, if she wanted to go out more. And, in my back of my mind, I was already thinking about doing that for her because she's been so cooperative. But then when she sent that text, like a few hours went by, I was at work. I didn't respond immediately. And she's like, oh, well, never mind. And so I just started noticing like little things like that. And out of the blue, within the week after that happened, she lets me know she wants to end things. She said, oh, maybe we should end things.
Good. And what did you say?
Let me see. I texted it.
What happened? What'd you say?
So,
what did you say?
I said, no, because she said things have been different.
No,
so I said, not sure what's different.
Sir, she said things are different. Let's end things. What did you say?
Not sure what's different. I did not expect this, but I will respect your request. Are you sure this is what you want?
So you are okay, dog. Okay, you are the problem.
Okay.
You have no structure, discipline, or leadership. She should know from the get-go, this is what we are, this is what we're going to do. And if you don't like it, find somebody else. And if you want to, and if you don't like what's going on and you want to leave, goodbye. And when you want some more of this dick, call me later. But listen to what you're saying. Are you sure you want to go? I mean, please, you're saying, please don't leave me. So now you're taking the bottom bitch role. Now you're trying to get justification, validation, and you want the woman. Why are you so fucking soft, my friend? Why?
I can see. No, I understand. I see.
Wait. Let me ask you this real quick. So, how long y'all been kicking it or seeing each other?
It's like 2 months.
2 months. Okay. Now you said you would go over a house, you would smash, and then you said you would do other things like what?
Like hang out, like maybe watch some on TV or play a board game or something.
Okay, so you would have sex with her and then also do other things outside of sex.
Like a boyfriend.
Yeah, it was small stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. So why do you think she's coming at you saying, hey, let's go out more, let's hang out? And you see what I'm saying? That the reason why she's saying those things is because you presented that in the situation.
Right. Yeah. No, I understand. And to be honest, I was open to that. It's just
No.
Okay. Stop calling. Let me show you. Caller, wait. Before you ask your question, let me show you how they run game on you. What they will do when they find guys like you, and I say this with love, they know how to move the goalposts and be everything you think they are, the perfect woman.
Right.
You're getting a false representation. That's not who she actually is. But she's acting this way because she knows that she's actually controlling you. Listen, you sound like you just wanted to fuck. Am I correct? You just wanted to fuck, right?
Well, initially, but then so.
But then what? If all you want to do is fuck, then why are you playing board games, playing footsies, and watching TV with her?
So when it comes to like when you start building something with a woman,
you're not building anything, sir. You're not building anything in 2 months. Right. You're not building anything. That you're not. Wait. What do you think you're actually building with the woman in 2 months that's acting like she's the perfect woman? What do you think you building?
Oh, nothing.
No, but you said you're building.
Yeah.
What are you building?
nothing can be built in that short time.
But
frame.
yeah,
I
but no,
understand that.
but you were, but guess what? You were building. You were giving her boyfriend energy, hanging out with her, playing board games, and all you should have did was after you get done fucking, you wrap it up and roll. Why didn't you do that?
Right.
Because she was so cooperative, like I could see it leading towards something else. And I was, so in my mind, I was vetting her, and I was basically over time giving her more time and attention.
But see, it's only been 2
Like,
months.
what that look like for you guys?
But call it, that's the thing. It's only been 2 months.
2 months.
So what happened is that so you said she asked you to go out on more dates, right?
Yeah, she asked me like once, and then she started tripping because I didn't respond in time.
Right, because and see the reason why is because think about it this way, right? Let's say, just for sake of argument, you go over her crib at 8 o'clock, you fuck her by 8:10, and then you out of there by 8:35. And then you go over there next week, you do the same thing. You go over there by 7:30, you're out of there by 8:15. Then you go there the next. So now what happens is, in her mind, she's like, oh, we're just fucking. So then when she realizes that we're just fucking, right, then she's not going to ask you, oh, well, where's this going, and can we go on more dates or whatever? But if you fuck her and then you play board games, you fuck her and then you cuddle with her and watch Netflix, you fuck her and do all this other extra shit, she's going to think, oh, this is moving in boyfriend-girlfriend territory. So let's do more boyfriend-girlfriend shit, like go out. And then when you respond like you don't want to, then she's like, oh, he's playing games. Because right now what happens is you're sending her mixed messages. Does that make sense?
Caller, let me ask you a question. Caller, you tell us right now, what's the program for a woman that acts out of order and is disrespectful? What's the program?
Dismissal.
So wait, so when she was acting out of order because she didn't get her way, why the fuck did you dismiss her? See,
it wasn't. She didn't do anything disrespectful.
No,
I just noticed that she was down.
Sir,
the energy changed.
No, you said she was acting out. Did you not say that? You said because you didn't.
No.
You said because she didn't answer your message fast. What did you say she was doing?
Oh, she basically said, "Oh, never mind." It wasn't like she was acting out, like saying anything disrespectful, out of line.
So
she just kind of like.
So when she said, "Oh, never mind," what did you say back to her?
Let me see. Oh, I said, "Oh, why the change of heart?"
What the fuck are you doing, asking for justification and validation?
Because I wanted her.
Sir, look, do you not see that she's running game on you? Do you not see that she is peddling your Pinocchio? You don't even see that.
So, in that situation, what would you have said to you?
No, I wouldn't say, no, I don't give a fuck about your feeling. You can feel, listen. You can feel whatever the fuck you're going to feel. I don't give a fuck. As long as you don't disrespect me, hey, feel that way. But you know what? The reason why she won't do that? Because with a man, she would already know where the fuck she stands.
See, caller, this is the issue. Somebody, I talked about this before. I might have to do a whole show on this, but basically, somebody has to submit.
Somebody.
So in this situation, you submitted to her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying? So
at what point?
What? I'll tell you. She said, "Never mind," and then you said, "Oh, well, what's the change of heart about and all that?" Now that's you submitting to her because you're validating what she's saying. Does that make sense? Now, her submitting to you would be, she says, "Oh, never mind." And you say, "Cool, don't worry about it. Listen, if you want to fuck, hit me up." Yep. And then you just leave it at that. And then she hits you up and says, "Hey, what's up? What's going on? Can I see you?" That would be her submitting to you, because what happens is somebody has to make a stand and somebody else has to follow it. So she made a stand by saying never mind, and you said, "Oh, well, you know, why you have a change of heart? What does this mean? Do you really want to go?" So what happens is she has her following you and chasing you now. Does that make sense?
And don't forget, Lucario, when she said it's over, he was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
Right, exactly.
Okay.
You see that, caller?
Right. So you submitted to her.
So she's already got you in a high position.
Yeah, and it wasn't like, I know you guys are kind of making it sound like I sound like a bitch when I say it.
No, but you are. Sir, you either a bitchy or not, dog. And this is a bitch shit. I take it with love. This is a bitch shit.
Yeah, because I mean, because she was being wishy-washy, like when I talked to her on the phone.
No, you were wishy. Okay, you train women on how to treat you. So she's wishy-washy. What is the source that she's becoming? You're training her to be wishy-washy because you're wishy-washy.
All right.
So you got to be one way, bro. It's like, that's why it's called my way or the highway. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not my way and then some other ways and then maybe a little bit. No, it's what I want, or we ain't fucking with each other. That's it.
That's it. Do you see? No, you see that, brother?
Yeah.
See, brother, this is what you should have done. You got to learn game. You should have had a program, right? So if you had the program, she would have known that, okay, we just fucking. I don't know you well enough to have a relationship, so I don't want a relationship right now. We'll see what happens down the line. But no matter what we do or how we hang around, this is not a relationship. I just like you cool to hang out with. Not I want a relationship with you. I don't mind kicking it with you because it's fun. I like how you cook for me. I like how you rub my fucking feet. I like how you greet me with a drink through the door. I like those things. See what I'm saying? You're training her. But this is not a relationship. This is saying, okay, now I see why you have my attention. But now in my mind, I gotta say, okay, now I gotta see what you're gonna do to be worth my time. See, you came in fucking her and all this other stuff, which is good. But your greatest problem is that you got caught into the web of her being kind and gentle. It was like Hansel and Gretel. You got caught in the fucking gingerbread house and shit, and you're like, wow, she's amazing. Right. So you didn't want to lose her. That's why you were asking for justification and validation from that woman, Lucario. Would say you.
Right. So, Caller, this is the thing. Because you saying that you like playing the board games and doing all that other shit, right?
Yeah, I don't mind because she's good company. Yeah.
Right. So this is the thing. See, usually usually you shouldn't necessarily do that. But let's say you like, fuck it, I want to do that. If that's the case where you want to do that, you have to make it extremely clear. Like, hey, listen, even we fucking and we doing this little stuff, but I just want you to know that this ain't going no further than this right now. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So that she understands that's what it is. Do you see what I mean? But the problem is that you were just doing things without any structure behind what you were doing, and that's why she's wilding out, because she doesn't have a framework. She doesn't have anything to look towards to say, oh, okay, this is acceptable and this is not acceptable. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right. And Caller, this is very important. Write this down, Caller. There's a difference between being upset on the surface level and upset being around a man. See, her being upset on the surface level is her controlling you, which she's doing right now. Her being upset to a man is the fact she's actually losing control, and she's not in control of everything that she does because she's more into you than you are into her. So that's where everything's going wrong. You're more into her. And here's the thing. What?
That's the dynamic. That's the dynamic that it felt like. She would constantly send me good morning, good night. Like she kept lobbying for attention.
She's supposed to.
And I would give her a set amount of attention.
But that's
and then
right. But no, that's cool. That listen. So y'all guys act like this is like a alien coming to the planet. Her doing this is part of being a man. These are things that are like the sun is gonna come up and go down. It's that's what she's supposed to do. Say good morning to you, say good night to you, check in on you, send you photos, tell you where she's going, what time she's going, and send you selfies to show you that. That's part of the perks of being a man. So you should not be excited over that silly ass shit.
I'm not. I'm not excited. I'm not excited about that. But this is not normal for someone to just cut it off after.
No, it is.
That,
okay, it is normal. Okay, it is normal. What do the drug dealers do? What is the model of the drug dealer? The first hit I'm gonna give you for free, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they want you hooked.
Yeah, because they know they get you on what? The comeback.
Yeah.
The comeback. So she gave you a hit of what it will be like to be with me so I can control the narrative. And then once on the comeback, I'm going to start dictating how the fuck we going to move, because at that point, you ain't going to want to leave that essence of her drug. See, you smoking her shit and she ain't snorting your shit, Lucario.
Exactly. And Colin, that's what we're trying to get you to understand. See, the whole issue is, right, is that from the whole situation, right, you were just sort of like going with the flow. And what you were doing, and this is very, very important that you understand what I'm about to say, because this is a mistake you made, right?
Yes.
What you did was this, right? You said, and this is what you said. You said, I was doing more of this because she was being cooperative. You understand what I'm saying? So basically we're saying, well, I'm gonna give her more because of her being cooperative, right? Now, more is you got to think about when we talk about more. You can continue to see a woman that's giving her more, but what you were giving her more of, you were giving her more time, energy, and attention based off of her cooperation. So what you were saying was, I'm trading you what you want for what I want. You understand? And that's a mistake, because what you're doing is now, and what she's seeing is, oh, if I want more of his attention, all I have to do is sort of go along with what he wants, and he's going to give me more of what I want. You have to already have a structure in place so that when she comes into your structure, it doesn't matter what she's doing, she has to complete the structure. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's just like, for example, if I own a company, right, and a person comes in and I say, hey, I'm going to have you entry level, right? That person could come in early and work late. That's cool. I'm glad you're working hard. But that don't mean I'm going to promote you to manager next month because you're working hard now. You still got to work here for at least 6, 7, maybe 8 months to a year to even become a manager. So I don't care how hard you're working as an entry level, you still got to go through the fucking shit. So what you did was you said, oh, she's doing this, so I'm going to give her more of this. So you made her manager in a month or two just because she was working harder, because she stayed late. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is you can't do that shit.
Caller, what did you say? What did she reply back to you after you asked her, is it okay? What the last thing you asked her, what did she say back to you?
Oh, she said, let's see. She's, I'm not 100% sure. Honestly, I'm really sad about it, but I can't help but feel this way. I know it might not seem different to you, but it does to me. I'm truly, really sorry with how unexpected this is.
And what'd you say?
I didn't respond for a while. I said we should just talk about it.
No, we should talk about no. What is this feminist? Okay. Dog, do you understand she's got you in your femininity right now? What is all this?
I meant like on the phone. I mean, because she kept trying to like
sir. No. Okay. We shouldn't talk about it on the phone, face to face, on a rocket ship, or on a goddamn horse. We're not going to talk about it. You what I respect. Goodbye. I'm not. You don't have the balls to tell these women you're wasting my fucking time. I don't want to waste my time with you. So you know what? Do what you do. When you want some more of this dick, get back with me. Other than that, then take care. There's nothing else to be said.
Right.
Do you hear what she's saying to you? Do you hear how she's talking to you the way you should be talking to her?
Exactly right. So, Carl, do you not understand this?
Fuck.
No, it's just from the perspective it's just really confusing to me.
How?
Like how she flipped the switch like that.
No. You gave her the switch to flip. She did. Okay, call her. She didn't flip anything. You gave her the switch and told her how to flip it. What are you talking about? You did it.
So wait, Carly, do you not understand that she basically took you see how we're saying to you, you should tell her, listen, goodbye, and hit me up if you're ready to do what I want.
Period.
She did that to you, bro. She said, whatever, I'm gone, and then basically you're coming after her. Is that clear? Do you understand that?
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I'm not going after her. I just kind of like.
You are, caller. You are. This is okay. Let me explain it. Let me explain to you. I'm gonna explain to you simply what you did and what you should have did. Okay, this is what you did.
Okay.
She said, and I'm paraphrasing. She said, "Never mind, I don't want to be with you because I want it this way." And then you replied and said, "But why? Can we talk? Why are you feeling this way?" Right now, this is what you should have did. She said, "Look, never mind. I want this and good, and and I want that. Blah blah blah." You should have said, "Cool. Listen, have a good day. Call me when you're ready to get this dick." That's all you need to say.
That's it.
Does that make sense?
I hear that. So verbatim, call me when you're ready to get this thing verbatim.
No, it's not called when you get this dick.
Uh,
You need to be more structured. No, I'm gonna tell you this.
Okay.
Listen, no.
Like,
You're
what's
wasting
it more gentle way?
No, fuck gentle. See, why do you want?
See,
Wait.
it's all about
Wait.
gentle.
Do you want to? Would you want to put your panties back on and be gentle? What is all this gentle? What is all this gentle shit? Listen. Do you hear what you're saying? She's got her man panties on or man boxers on, and she's telling you straight the fuck up. But yet you want to be gentle. Why do you want to be gentle? Why do you want to be gentle? Tell me. Because the men are not gentle. Tell your feelings. Listen, I don't want to waste your time or my time. So you know what? Go find whatever you want to find. And when you want to get back to fucking and sucking my dick, get back at me. Other than that, I'll see you when I see you.
Right.
What is all this? Well, can you please tell me how you feel? And I want to make sure that I'm on my period with you. I mean, hey, do you want to call her and find out when y'all both can have your periods on the same month? What the fuck do you mean gentle? What do you mean? Tell me.
Okay, gentle is a bad word. Gentle, I shouldn't have said that too. But how would you have really just said, "Call me when you're ready to get this dick," or would you have said it in a different word?
Yes.
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I know it's hard for you to understand how men are. We're going to keep it what is called 1,000. We'll keep it a buck. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't like the tone of your voice, and it sounds to me like this is not working out. So you know what? It's best that we don't see each other again because I don't like wasting my time. So go see what you see. I wish you the best of luck. And when you want some of this dick and you want to suck my dick like you usually do, call me back. Other than that, take care. And guess what? She's going to be like, oh my God.
Right.
What is that tingling between my legs? He's acting like a man.
See, that's what you guys don't understand. Y'all don't understand. See, this is what happens when you understand game. Shout out to Gay Zaggin. This is what happens when you understand game. Understanding game means for you to understand, and in this context, somebody has to submit. And so by you telling her goodbye, hit me up when you're ready for this dick, what you're saying to her is, I'm not going to submit to you. I'm not going to kowtow to you. I'm not doing anything you're trying to do. If you want to fuck with me, you got to do what I'm doing.
Right.
So in order for you to even, because she told me, I want to go on a date and this and this and that. Because basically what happened is this. She says she wants to go on dates and do all this other stuff, right? You sort of fell back a little bit. And then she bucked at you, was like, "Oh, well, what's up with this?" and blah, blah, blah. And then you folded.
Yes.
That's the issue. So now that she's seen that you folded, that's where you really fucked up. Because now she's like, damn, okay, I see that I can get this guy to switch his shit up for me. Do you see what I'm saying?
And you know why she feels that you folded? Because you're too chicken shit to tell her what we just told you to say. Why are you so scared? Why are you so nervous to say that to her? Do you understand that's how men talk to women? Why are you so? What do you think is going to happen if you tell her to fuck off and when she wants some of your dick, come see you? What do you think she's going to say? What a nice guy, or is she going to call you an asshole? What do you think she's going to say?
The second one.
Right, she's going to call you an asshole. And guess who gets the pussy quickly? Right, because she's going to be like, who is this? Why are you talking to me this way? I don't understand. Well, because I'm talking this way because I don't like wasting my fucking time. I got other women I could be seeing right now, and I'm giving you a little bit of my time. You bullshit? Nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. Like I said, you go do what you want to do, and when you want to fuck, and she gonna say, fine. You're like, all right, peace. And guess what? She'll be see you later. Hey, you busy? Can we talk?
Right, exactly.
I heard what you said, and you know I really don't like what you said, but I understand what you said. And listen, I was wrong, and I should have never came at you that way. Can we start over? Can you bring that dick over here? But no, you don't want to. You don't want those benefits.
Right.
You wanna keep running behind her and kissing her ass and tap dancing and entertaining her. Like we said at the beginning, Lucario,
Right.
you want to go to Disneyland and shit. You want to Disneyland, motherfucker. Why?
See, that's call it. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we're not mean.
Yeah,
Listen, it's not mean, but I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you saying? What?
No, just because I really try to be like one day a week, you know, and
Now
I didn't spend much time with her after that.
No, it don't matter. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. The fact is, she basically tested you and you folded. You know what I'm saying? You flinched. You understand? Like
She's got the high ground. She's got the high ground right now because she knows that. Listen, think about now. Watch what you say. Remember, the first thing you did wrong, you asked for permission, and then she wants to get rid of you, and now you want to talk about it, right?
Right.
You know what she's saying? This guy pees sitting down. He bleeds once a month, and he has no backbone or balls to correct my behavior. She is a wild ass animal looking for correction. And you are too chicken shit to correct her by telling her goodbye. You should be glad.
Yeah.
Say, hey, listen, cool. Hey, look. Go out with who. Hey, go find your Mr. Right.
Right.
But in the meantime, if you get that itch and you want some of my dick on your forehead, call me. That's it. And not there.
Yeah.
I know it's hard, dog. I know because
he's in love. That's what it is.
Yes, right. Hey,
No.
You love her, dog. You love her. You don't want to let her go. You like, hello, is it me? You like singing songs in the mirror during shit. Come on, dog. You don't want to let that pussy go, do you? You want to know why? So, you like all that nice shit she was doing.
It was cool, but when it comes to the situation, like, should I like send her out? Like, you usually say, you're gonna leave the light on for you. Is there any type of text?
I just told
What's that?
dog. We just told you what to say.
Oh, I thought you said what I should have said to the
what you should listen. I'm not here to waste your time or my time.
Right.
I respect what you're saying. I wish you the best and well and whoever you find. But whenever you want some dick, you call me. Other than that,
that's it.
Period.
That's it.
Peace. And call her. You know what she's gonna do to fuck with you? She's gonna say, "Can we talk about it?" And you say no.
Right.
You
Exactly.
say no. The only thing we're gonna talk about is what time you want me to come over, how deep you gonna pull my pants down, and where you want me to put my dick at. That's all we're gonna be talking about. Other than that, we don't have nothing to discuss. I'm not your man. What is there to discuss? Tell me, caller, what is there to discuss?
Nothing to discuss.
Right. So if she's gonna try that on you. She's gonna be like, I can't believe you're talking to me this way. Can we talk about this because I'm not you? Nah, motherfucker. We're gonna discuss. Yeah. See what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah, you gotta let your balls drop. Doom.
Exactly. That's a fact. So anything else, caller? You said you had another question or no?
You kind of touched on it. I was gonna ask about like what it looks like to you guys when you vet a woman. Like if you think that she could be more than fuck buddies, like how would you?
Well, I talk about that on the Bad Boy membership. I talk about vetting a woman and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta give it time. But this is what I'm saying. This is why you have to have a program. You got to have your own program, and then you because like the vetting process I talk about is really just a format for you to use. That's the best practices. But you have to still say, okay, what do I want from this woman? How do I put her to work? Meaning, how do I get her in situations where she has to prove to me that she's even worth being a girlfriend over an extended period of time? So you only been with this chick for 2 months. That's not enough time for her to show on a consistent basis that she's on point.
and she's already showing you that she's inconsistent by
Right.
how she's behaving.
Mm-hmm.
The first moment you didn't see, when you didn't answer her when she expected you to answer, she was out of order.
Right.
This is when you should have yanked her chain and told her, don't you ever do that again. Do you understand me? Because if you do this shit again, you might as well just lose my number, because I will not tolerate any disrespect in my world. See, you didn't do that. See, the thing that Lucario and I tell you, I think I got it here from a client we had say to a woman, Lucario. I think let me pull it up, see if I can find it real quick, because I want this guy to see there's a conversation that you should have with a woman to show her that I'm not fucking around. I'm the fucking standard. So the standard should be something like this. I love my life. I love everything I love. I love what to do. I love who I am. I live in the moment and all this other stuff. But here's the thing. I am very, very selective about who I allow inside my universe, because I won't allow anything or anyone to ruin what I have created. So if you cannot follow my instructions and my lead, there's the goddamn door. That should have been the first conversation. Then never had her say, I'm tired of this, because then she realized that, well, I can leave anytime I want to, but I don't want to go. Why would I want to go? He's a man.
Okay.
But you didn't do that.
No.
Yeah, you know, Ray. Yeah. You gotta have understanding. You goddamn right. You never said that to her. I know it's hard for you to say that shit, but listen, what I'm telling you. If you talk to her, you gotta say, do you understand me? Listen. And listen, if she doesn't say yes, you give her 1 minute, then hang up. Because we're not going forward until you tell me I understand. Because at that point, you can never say, well, you never told me. You got to get Lucario.
Right. That's real shit, bro. That's real shit. So, man, we gave you a lot of game, bro. You understand? So don't make these mistakes no more with these women, man. Come on. All right.
All right, drop your nuts, buddy. We appreciate you. Thank you, Colin. Drop them nuts. Air code 407, brother. How can we help you? What's up?
Oh shit! Hello.
Yes. How can we help you?
Yo, what up?
How can we help you, brother?
What's going on? I had a quick question.
Sure.
About like relationships, I guess. Not really relationships, but more so kind of at what point as a man do you learn the line between like what you do with your girlfriend and what you do with like somebody you consider just like a friend with benefits or whatever?
Before you walk out your door. Before you
walk out your door.
The thing that separate us from most of YouTubers is that we teach you to have a program and a standard and a set expectations for everything that you want. You should already know not only your program, you should already know what your roster is. What is a number 1? What is a number 2? What is a 3? Her job. You should already have an idea of what your expectations are and where you put women on your roster, big dog.
So, Carl, let me ask you a question. If you got a fuck buddy, what you supposed to do with her?
Fuck.
Okay, there you go. So what's the confusion?
I guess I mean I so in my experience, I don't mind, spending time with women and stuff like that. And
No. But this is what I'm saying. If she's a fuck buddy, you don't spend time with her except to fuck.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Right. That's all you do with a fuck buddy.
Between like a fuck buddy and like your girlfriend or some shit like that.
No. But this is what I'm saying. If a woman is your girlfriend, then yeah, you can do other things because that's your girlfriend. But a fuck buddy is okay. Think about it this way, right?
Right.
If you go to a Foot Locker, right? What does Foot Locker sell?
Shoes.
Exactly. So you don't go to Foot Locker to eat pizza, right? You see what I'm saying? So So Foot Locker is only specifically for this thing. So when you have a fuck buddy, it's specifically for this thing. right? Which is fucking. Now, if you have a woman who's not a fuck buddy, who's your girlfriend, you can do other things. You still have sex with your girlfriend, but you do other things with your girlfriend. Like, okay, we go to movies, we can hang out, we can talk, we can chill. You know what I'm saying? That's your girlfriend. So it's just based off of the situation and who you're dealing with.
But he's on some territorial shit. You fucking these women, you just want to hang around because you want no other else to talk to them, dog. That's what it sounds like. Come on.
Yeah, I'm still working on trying to get
Oh my God.
Hey, we just gotta get it out of you, dog. We understand. Yeah. You're insecure.
Wait. So you don't want your fuck buddy fucking all other niggas?
he said that.
Nah, I guess I don't mind, but
no,
I had a specific situation where I took it past the fuck buddy situation, and then some shit like that happened, and it definitely rubbed me the wrong way.
No, because you were in your feelings. See, she was fucking you, but you were fucking for love. You were falling in love. See, because I call it disrespect, but it's all out of love. Because you're not getting a lot of women, because you ain't really fucking on a consistent basis. You got that pussy and it felt good to you, and you felt attached to that pussy to where you became territorial in a way where you either kind of got a little jealous a little sometimes, or you wanted to hang out with her because you felt like, well, damn, I don't want to lose this piece of pussy to some other guy. So that means I got to be up under her program and to be around her orbit to push all the other guys out. Are we kind of close to that, sir?
I don't think I was under her program per se, but it was a situation.
Caller.
What's up?
You were under a program, caller. You're just in the dog. The fact that you were territorial over a piece of pussy means you were under her program, dog. She should
but be. She was my girlfriend at the
time. She wasn't your girlfriend. She's just a piece of pussy.
Wait.
Who'd you meet? How long have you known this girl for? When did you meet her? How long have you known her for?
About a year and a half.
Okay, when did you make her your girlfriend? How many months did you make her your girlfriend?
Maybe like 6 months, 8 months, something like that.
You lying motherfucker. So 8 months you made your girlfriend every day, right? Stop. Why y'all guys lying your dick?
I'll be
so okay, wait.
It started off. I told her I wasn't trying to have no girlfriend, right? And I meant that, but I folded because eventually I ended up making her my girlfriend.
You folded?
Folded. See, he fucked up. He already fucked up.
Fuck.
He already fucked. You already called it. You've been fucking up this whole time. So okay, so then what was the issue in your situation? But was your girlfriend cheating on you? Like, what happened?
Yeah, basically, I told her that I didn't want to be monogamous anymore, and in that small period of time, we weren't talking.
How can you wait? How dare you? Wait. Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
How is it that you didn't want to be monogamous at first, then you wanted to be monogamous and fold, and then you didn't want to be monogamous? How the fuck does that work?
Because you weren't monogamous when y'all weren't together, but then you made her your girl to be monogamous, but then you don't want to be monogamous. Like, that don't even make no sense.
Yeah, well, how does that work?
I told her I didn't want to be monogamous, but she was still like the only girl I was seeing at the time.
Oh my God.
No, but call her. So, okay. So when you told her you didn't want to be monogamous before she was your girl, what did she say?
I mean, she was cool with that.
She was cool. So then when did she not be cool with it?
That's what she told me.
Notice. So when did she not be cool with it?
After we was already dating.
So you made her your girl, and then the next day she said, "I'm not cool with it no more."
Nah, it wasn't. Like I said, she was the only person I was seeing at that time, and it never really like came up. And then, yeah, basically somebody just asked me if she was my girl, and I was like, yeah. I didn't even really like, are you trying to be my girlfriend?
Wait, no, stop that shit. Why did you?
All over the place.
Why did you make her your girl?
We was just like, to me, we was spending a lot of time together.
So y'all niggas.
What is it? Okay, wait. If all you are supposed to be doing is fucking, Why are you giving these girls boyfriend energy? Why?
Shit, this
you
game
know
shit
why?
is new
You
to
want
me,
to know
man.
why?
This
No.
boyfriend energy is
You
all
want
I
to know
know,
why?
damn it.
Because you were jealous, territorial, insecure, and you wanted to lock that pussy down. So because that, you want to give her, boyfriend energy. Right? I know it's a fact because we know your kind. And then you made her and then y'all started a relationship. But you said she cheated on you, right?
I mean, if you could call it that, yeah.
Well, wait. Did she fuck somebody while she was under your tutelage?
Yeah,
well,
basically.
Did you give her permission?
So,
yeah, I just want to know, did you give her permission?
So I told her, hey, I'm trying to see other girls. And so I guess she interpreted that as us not being together no more.
Cool.
And she told me post after the fact.
Wait. So if you're not monogamous, isn't she allowed to fuck other dudes?
Yeah.
Oh, don't say like that. No,
What are you talking about? He don't got no program. He need coaching. He need coaching bad, bro.
You moving the goalpost. So you saying I can fuck other women, but you can't fuck other guys? That's what you saying?
You can't do that.
In what world, unless you have game, does this work? It doesn't work that way, dog.
That's the problem. I thought my game was tight enough to keep it up, I guess.
But nah, nigga. You all over the place.
What did you do when you found out she was on another man's dick? What did you do?
I mean, I broke it off.
Why? You said we were monogamous.
You said non-monogamous, right?
Non-monogamous.
Right. Yeah, why'd you break up for it?
I just felt like it was too much for me to be giving up and I don't know, man. I guess that shit kind of it hurt me.
How did it hurt? Wait. How did it hurt you? You said I
thought my game was tight enough.
You said I think
to go grab no other dude.
Nah. This is what y'all guys think.
I'm doing what I gotta do.
Y'all want to live the life of a man, and y'all want to be about this game, and I want to fuck all these women and shit. And as soon as they on another man's dick, y'all feel all fucking fucked up. So you said I want to be with other women. She said, cool, correct. I'm going to suck some dick. And then when you found out, how did you find out? How did you find? Were you on the phone?
She told me.
How'd that happen? How'd that conversation go? Oh, shit. See,
I think she felt compelled.
How'd it go?
One of her friends,
come on.
Her friend that she went on the trip with or whatever, I guess they was supposed to.
Girls trip. A girls trip.
Yeah, exactly.
That means dick trip. That's a dick trip she's going on.
Yeah. Nah, I know that now. But I guess her friend was having a little thing. Her friend caught some shit. She was trying to figure out where it happened. And then she had just actually met my family and stuff like that.
Wait, who met your family?
This girl.
Wait a second.
Oh, my God.
Wait. You're telling me a chick that you're supposed to be just a fuck. Why would you introduce her to your family?
No, but she's my girlfriend at the time. You get what I'm saying?
She's your girl. Okay, look. A girlfriend and being your woman is two totally different things. You don't bring a girlfriend to your parents because what, you trying to marry the bitch now? Why would you introduce her to your parents?
I guess I was entertaining that possibility.
Wait, with what? Wait a second. Hold on, dog. How were you entertaining this to someone you just said, let's fuck other people?
He's doing all the wrong shit.
So wait a second. If you're entertaining, wait a second. You were thinking about marrying this woman? Oh, yes.
Not really. I mean,
bruh,
I've thought about it in passing.
Bruh. Oh, man. She got you pussy whipped, dog.
Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't know how niggas even come up with a criteria to figure out who's gonna be like my shorty versus who I'm gonna marry. And stuff.
But that's because you need coaching, bro. This is what we're trying to tell you, bro. Listen, let me tell you all the wrong moves you made. You made her your girl too quick. That's one. while you were with her, you didn't vet her enough to see. What happened? Yes, hell yeah. You need at least a year, my bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. At least a year of vetting her, because this is the thing. You need to vet her under your program. You don't even have. Well, you don't have a program. You wifed her up too quick, right? And because you didn't have a program and you wifed her up too quick, you don't know or you didn't know how to teach her how to be with you. You have to teach women how to be with you. Did you teach her how to be with you? No.
Nah.
But here's my parents. Carl just fell out, but he said, I want you to meet mom and dad. Lucario, I mean, not Carl, caller. Why on earth would you bring her to your parents' house? For what? Was it your idea or her idea?
It was my idea.
Why? What was the purpose of that?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Wait, how old are you, dog? How old are you?
I'm 25.
You're 25 years old and you letting these women run you like this, dog? So last thing I'm gonna ask you is, why the fuck? When she said she was with another guy, why were you so hurt?
Like I said, I just thought, I guess it more so hurt my ego. I thought my game was tight enough. I thought I was,
you couldn't fuck.
doing what I needed to do
game.
in the room.
You didn't have no game. You couldn't fuck. You were all over the place. You were terrible. So
that hurt.
Because
man.
listen.
Come on now.
No, what do you mean
I
that
do
hurt?
what I gotta do.
You're the one in his fucking feelings, eating ice cream, crying over a Wii Channel show because she fucked another guy when you told her she can't fuck other people. So how did the breakup go? Did she break up with you or you broke up with her?
Nah, I broke up with her.
For what? Why? What was the breakup? What was the reason?
It was just like I wasn't really getting what I wanted physically. Wait.
What did you want? Because what did you want from her?
I wanted her to be more, I guess, more fluid in the bedroom.
Fluid as in what? No, not so to speak. Come on, wait. Could be a man, so to speak. Shit. What the fuck do you mean? Fluid in what?
More like freak shit. You get what I'm saying? More like.
How can she be freaky to a dud in the bed? You're not doing anything to make her bring out.
I'm not no dud.
Okay,
boss.
says the guy that
you're not in the room with me.
Wait, brother. I don't need to be in the room with you to realize she ain't being freaky with you, motherfucker. So you are a dud. You are the dud. Okay. Because if you were that guy in the bedroom, not only would she say, I don't want another dick, she would have said, I could be the whore you want me to be. But you don't understand that shit. You were weak in bed. Mr. I'm in my fucking feelings. Mr. I'm crying and feeling sad. Mr. I'm territorial. Mr. I want to be in a relationship with you because I feel one. Mr. Let's meet my parents. That's sucker shit.
Wait, Carl, how old are you?
25.
Oh my goodness. You still in that mid range of young, but you getting older, bro. You gotta understand how to deal with women, and because if you don't know how to deal with women, you're gonna have all of these issues that you're having right now.
A lot of people I know getting married and shit like that. So you entertain the thought.
Listen, don't you do that. I had to tell my son and I had to talk with that because guess what? Everybody, all my son's friends and shit, they all getting engaged and shit. He said, "No, I'm not gonna do that shit. Why would I follow a pack of losers? Get engaged when you want to, but you shouldn't be thinking about engagement."
Wait, caller. Let me ask you a question. Do you have your own place, like a apartment or a house? You got?
Yeah, I got an apartment with roommates though. Yeah.
Okay. So do you like sleeping on the couch?
Shit, I don't mind it.
Dog.
See then you should get married because then that's what's gonna happen to your ass if you get married. You're gonna be sleeping on the couch because your woman's gonna run you because you ain't got no game.
And you know what's gonna help keep your marriage together? Motherfuckers like us. Because when we're fucking your woman on the back end, we're gonna instruct her how to treat you. What's so funny? I'm serious. I'm serious, caller. Serious. We're gonna give her a program that she's gonna follow to keep y'all in y'all relationship. We'll tell her. We'll teach you what to do.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Did your girl ever at any point you wanted to fuck and she was like, "I'm tired" or "I'm not in the mood"? Like, did that happen?
Nah, I don't remember anything like that. Usually when I was down, sometimes it'll be me.
Sir, what freaky thing you wanted to do? Let's hear. What is that one freaky thing you wanted to do?
Not even like
just one thing.
Real crazy outlandish shit.
What? What?
Like
what?
Like I want more head, more like effort in it. You get what I'm saying?
Wait a second. Then why don't you ask for more head and effort and tell if she ain't doing it right, get the fuck out of my house?
I guess it's the get the fuck out of my house part.
Oh, because you felt because you were in your fucking period, right? You were in your feeling. You see that's the problem. You see the car. These guys get a little piece of pussy, and they get caught up in one piece of pussy.
Damn, bro. So
you call it. It's levels though. At the end of the day, because
levels that you don't never understand until you learn game, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because right now, if we're looking at your level, you're in the kiddie pool with a fucking a little air tube around your fucking waist.
Shit.
So, caller, name me 3 things that your girl has to do to be a girl.
Fuck.
I can't even answer that.
You can't even think about what.
Cooperate.
She ain't cooperating. Wait. If she was cooperating,
I'm not gonna lie. You're right.
Right, we are right.
Serious criteria.
Yeah. See that shit. So why would she want to freak and follow a loser?
Yeah.
See, and this is why we said you need coaching, bro. This is exactly what we're talking about, man. This is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You're gonna understand this. You're gonna keep having the same. See, don't get fooled by your friends and all of that getting married. 95 to 98% of the guys you know that's getting married and in those relationships, their woman is running the show. Just understand that.
Yeah.
The woman's running the show.
Yeah.
So don't look to that as something that you want to, emulate. You have to come up with your own shit, have a woman follow that, and then that's when you make a woman your girl when she's shown and prove. That's how it works. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So remember,
for sure.
Yeah. So remember, you're the little kid that the water is at your ankles and you still got a life vest on. That's how bad you are right now, dog. Shit is bad. But you want her back, don't you?
Nah, man, I'm cool off that. I'm trying to get at some more shit.
You can't get at no. Really, you have the same problem.
Because you don't know the difference between a fuck buddy and a girlfriend. That's this. You see what I'm saying?
Man, he brought that bitch to meet his mother. He brought her to meet his mother. How did that go? Mom, I want you to meet my future wife. What'd you say to her? What'd you say to your mom?
Hell no, I ain't say none of that.
No,
this is my girl.
This is my, oh,
on,
shit.
Man.
Hey, wait, was this like Thanksgiving? Was this what occasion did you bring her to meet your parents?
Just I'm on vacation or whatever, traveling a little bit and stuff, and I came to see my family.
Wait a second, you took her with you? Wait, you took her with you?
What?
You took her with you?
No.
How did she meet your parents then if you were traveling? Where the fuck was she at? Home?
I live in a city with like a lot of theme parks and shit like that. So we went to the little theme park, but I was like, hey, you gonna come out to where I'm at or whatever? You meet my family and shit like that. I really just wanted to see how they interacted, see if she got along with my family.
This is just a piece of pussy. She has How can she meet your parents and she ain't even sucking your dick the way you want your dick sucked? How the fuck did she get that privilege? She ain't even licking the balls or anything, and you making her meet your parents? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man!
All right, we'll throw you back in. You're a winner, but we'll throw you back in, buddy. Okay.
Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keeping it real.
I respect.
Hey, where can I donate?
Yeah, you go to Bad Boy Membership and donate, or go to the Man Mindset. Either one. You go there, okay, buddy?
On like Cash App or something?
Dog, just
join one of the memberships. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine, okay? All right. Peace. Let's go, man. And they wonder why, Lucario. They wonder why women don't respect them.
Mm-hmm.
They're doormats.
It's terrible.
This is what we're saying to y'all guys. Y'all act like doormats. Let's see. Here's a question right here, Lucario.
Says, are there certain aspects of the game that can't be put out online due to it potentially getting into the wrong hands? So would you suggest getting one-on-one coaching session to get the info? Well, it's not necessarily like something that's like put into the wrong hands. It's really just certain things you won't understand until you're actually being taught by someone who has game. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not going to understand it.
Right. There's no such thing as wrong hands when the information is internal. How can internal information get in the wrong hands?
Right.
But you got to be a student. Okay. Well, think about this, Art. Everything Lucario, Miles, K. Zagan, 1950, and Taekwondo give you for free, you're not even doing the free shit.
Right.
So why would we give you the gold diamonds of game and you can't do the easy basic shit that we're telling you?
Right.
It'll be a waste of our time to give you the good shit. You got to be dedicated to learning good shit, but a lot of y'all guys are not dedicating yourselves. That's why the game is, remember, sold not told, right? So we're giving you, we're showing, we're walking receipts basically, okay? And that's it. Here's your question. You go first, Akari. I'll go behind you.
So how did you guys meet your mentor back in the day? Well, I mean, a lot of my mentors are, you know, I got a lot of mentors. You know what I'm saying? Like Steve is a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? No, Steve's a mentor. I remember the first time I called Steve and he had this voicemail. That shit was hilarious. It was like some British person on the voicemail. The butler.
You got my butler, motherfucker.
That shit was hilarious.
Butler, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? And some of my mentors are passed away now. You know what I mean? So you could learn from different people and all that other stuff. You just gotta make sure you're a student of the game, so you take in the information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my dogs. I love that. My motherfucker. Yeah, dog. Let's answer this call. I'll tell you 1 second. Yes, caller. How can we help you, brother? What's up?
I love getting my dick sucked.
Okay. All right, thank you. Now, so for me, when I was a lad at 9 years old, I would always see my mentor going around getting women. He was always getting pussy. We would go to the basketball court, and women would bring him Gatorade, McDonald's, Burger King. They would cry, gag. It was like a soap opera. So we all kept asking him to teach us game. And he would always say, fuck you motherfuckers. I ain't teaching y'all motherfucking shit. Y'all ain't wasting my time. So we kept bugging him until one day he said, meet us in the courtyard and everybody want to learn game. Come on and see y'all. I'm going to see if you're worthy of the game first. He wasn't going to teach you. You had to be worthy of it. So he asked us who wants money. So we all raised our hand. So we pulled out nickels, dimes, and pennies and threw that shit on the concrete and just sat there. And whoever got down there, he said, go over that side. Everybody else get the fuck out of my face. He was like, what the fuck y'all talking about? He said, why? Because the first rule of the game is you whatever you say, your actions must be in line with your behaviors. I asked you that's how he talked to his car. I asked you motherfuckers who wanted money. All you motherfuckers said you wanted money. When I put money on the concrete, that was an opportunity to get the thing that you said you wanted. But for the motherfuckers that didn't know game or didn't understand that, they looked at money as dollars, $5, $10, a $20 or $100 bill. That penny is a penny more in your bank account. That nickel is more bank. So we had to. It was a test before we even got into the game because, like I say, Lakari, my biggest mistake, I used to think the game was about women. Oh boy, was I wrong until I realized the game about these motherfucking women. So so we have, but the thing is about this motherfucker I'm talking to you about right here, he's game the fuck up because he knows himself.
Exactly. That's how it gotta be.
Wherever he went and however he learned or whatever, he tapped into Lucario and nobody else. So that's how we did it, guys. Y'all got questions? Go ahead and put a Q. We got y'all. But this is the beautiful thing about the game is that we will never entertain a woman, Lucario, until we entertain ourselves. What say you, Lucario?
Right. That's real shit. You got to make sure that, your shit is, on point within yourself and what you're doing and understanding who you are. You know what I'm saying? And then go to the next level.
Absolutely. Yes. 334. How can we help you, sir? What's up?
Hello?
How can we help you, sir? What's up?
What's going on?
I really want to become a student. and actually learn the game.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay, why do you want to become a student and want to learn the game?
Well, because I really want to take my life to the next level and actually live in confidence and live in kinglyhood and respect my kingdom.
Well, let me ask you this dumbass question, and let's be honest. This is on no judgment. How much red pill stuff have you watched?
I actually went through a phase of that at like 17 through 18, but I stopped watching it because I recently got into Taekwondo.
Right.
Watching him introduce me to you.
Right, no doubt. But that's what we're saying. So if you want to be a student of the game with myself, Lucario, you just got to follow the criteria of what we're showing you. It's not. See, everybody wants to be a student until it's time to be a student. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
At 9, I wanted to be a student until it was time for me to get on my knees and scrape my fucking knees. And when my mentor told me to go get a cheeseburger, and I didn't understand why, and he said, "Bitch, get that motherfucker, get a cheeseburger, get the fuck out the car and walk home." I had to go get that cheeseburger, right? You know, all these things. But what we're saying to you is that it's not about I want to be a student of the game. It's what are the steps do I need to take to become that student of the game? Because everybody wants what Lucario and I have, but nobody's willing to do the work that it's going to take. Lucario, what say you, brother?
Yeah, I'll just say, first of all, like, what do you want?
I really want to live my best life, to be honest.
But what does that mean though? Like, give us we need it specifically. If somebody was to show me a video of you living your best life, what would I see?
Yeah, what is that?
To be honest, that would be me actually going places, traveling the world.
That's not a best life.
Like where though? You got to be specific. You see that's the main. Yes, you have to say. Listen, you got to be specific. For example, my best life would be me waking up 8 o'clock every morning, getting some coffee, going to the gym. I'm gonna do 5 sets of this, and then after that, I must work on this project. You see what I'm saying? Like, what is it specifically that you want to happen in your life? What do you want to go down?
I actually do want to have a scheduled routine, to be honest. I do want to wake up in the morning, actually get up, work out. You know what I'm saying? Just like actually have like, okay. My dream goal is really to be a YouTuber.
Caller. Listen. Here's a trick question, caller. Your best life shouldn't be good at all. It shouldn't be fun. Your best life should be busting your fucking ass. Your best life should be, again, Lucario works out. I ride my bitch ass bike 6.5 miles a day, every day, or sometimes I do 12. But I'm just saying that's my best life. My best life is working on my scribe, my marketing team. My best life is working on my culinary school, working on my mental gym, working in my studio, my mental studio. You see what I'm saying? So your best life is traveling. But that's not a best life. That's just something you want to do. But see, this is the problem. You said you wanted to be a student of the game. So you're not, okay. All right. Okay. I know you young motherfuckers think LeBron is the GOAT. I guess who you think is the best basketball player? LeBron James or Kobe, LeBron James or Michael Jordan? Who do you think is the best?
Michael Jordan.
Okay. Do you think Michael Jordan, do you think Michael Jordan is great by what you see? Or where do you think Michael Jordan's greatness is? What is his greatness?
It comes from his work ethic.
Right. And what you see from the work ethic is the combination of greatness is not what you see. Greatness is what is behind closed doors that no one else sees.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? See, you traveling, that doesn't help you be a man. That's just you're traveling. That's not living your great life. That's just something you like to do. But you can still be a traveling loser.
Sorry to cut you off. But you know what? See, I honestly want to ask a question. How do you fall in love with being uncomfortable? With taking risks?
Oh my God, I love it. It's nothing. Okay. Only reason why I can say this, and Lucario doesn't want to admit it yet, but he's the same way. We have a gambling addiction. Because every time we see something, we put all the chips in the middle and bet on us. There's no greater belief than the belief in oneself. And I don't give a fuck if it's a dragon in front of my ass. That dragon might whip my ass and chew me up, but I swear I'm gonna get some licks in before I go because I believe in me. You don't run. Okay. Lucario and I and the motherfuckers you talk to have game. We don't run from. We run towards.
Right.
Because of the belief
attack the problem.
Well, there ain't no problem because we got the solution. If we are see the thing about Lucario, myself, Zag, Miles, and all the others, we are what is called solution based. So the only problem is a meteor the size of Jupiter heading towards Earth. That's a fucking problem because there's nothing that we can do about that shit. But a woman, a woman, that's not a problem. Lucario.
So, caller, basically, all it is this: you got to figure out who you are and what you want. Those are the two things you got to think about, and you have to be extremely specific because. So, what happened is that you haven't really sat down and thought about what you what you really want, and get specific. Because you say, "Oh, I want to be a YouTuber." Okay, what do you want to do YouTube about? What are you going to talk about? What are the things you're going to say? Like, what do you want to do YouTube about?
Yeah, everybody wants to do it until it's time to do it.
So, caller, what do you want to do YouTube about?
Well, to be honest, I want to do YouTube dealing with like automotive cars and stuff, like, you know, fast cars like SRTs, track hogs. Probably go to Atlanta and, you know, meet people, collab. I already have a friend. Who has a scat pack, and we shot a few videos, and I edit videos for him.
Okay, and this is the thing. That's a start. But what we're saying is this: is that you have to really sit down and spend some time figuring all of this out, and then executing those things so that you can get to the process of making shit happen. But then within all of that, you still have to understand yourself to know if you actually are going to be able to do it and make it happen.
Yeah, caller, what do you do for a living?
Well, right now I'm working at a plant right now, and I make like $16.20 an hour.
All right, that's cool, but yeah, you gotta get your shit together. You gotta get your life together, dog. You better stop thinking about that YouTube shit and get your life together. Do that YouTube for fun, hobby shit until you get your life together, okay? You gotta get your life together, brother. That's the most important thing, okay?
Thank you, Steve.
No, I'm serious.
Just in general, just, you know, and like we're saying, figure out what you want. And who you are. The reason why I say you got to figure out who you are is because a lot of times people want a certain thing, but because of the type of person they are, they're not able to accomplish that thing they want. So you have to become the type of person who can accomplish that thing they want. You see what I'm saying? And that's where the game comes in, is that you have to be able to build yourself up to be that person if you want that particular thing. It's not just going to come to you. It's not just going to happen out of the blue. You have to be able to do that. So like, if you're saying, okay, I'm working and also want to do the YouTube thing, what type of person do I need to become to be able to make that a reality? So I might have to become the person who works 3 times as hard. I have to become the person who's going to be more structured and more disciplined. You see what I'm saying? All of those things is the thing that's going to get you to that point. And then while you're doing that type of stuff, that's when you start to understand yourself more while you're doing what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. How much, I'll call it real quick. How much sleep do you get a day?
You said what?
How much sleep do you get a day?
See, you just got me on that one. I don't really sleep. Straight like that. I don't really sleep like I'm supposed to.
So then you're wasting your time. Then you should be sleeping because you're like visually awake. You're like in a daydream. Shit, you know what I mean?
Basically, yeah. I mean, I slept good last night because I'm starting to get myself together.
But you're not getting yourself together because you don't have an idea, a structure, an understanding. You don't have a why. Remember, I always tell you, if you don't have a why and you cannot defend, stand on, express those things, then you're just lying to yourself. Okay? So we'll throw you back in, big guy. But hey, we appreciate the call, young man, and we're proud of you, okay? Okay, big guy?
Appreciate it, y'all.
All right, respect, guy. Respect to you, buddy. Respect to you. I like the
exactly. Oh shit, it's almost I gotta go in like 2 minutes.
Wrap it up. Yeah, so guys, last round of questions. If you have questions, last round. Ask a question, we got you. Love to answer your questions and stuff like that. I think there's one here. Kojo. Well, the step, okay, the step again, Kojo, you're gonna have to be up under Mr. Lucario or myself. That's the bottom line. You cannot do it yourself, or it would have been done already. So you got to prove your self-importance, your ego, and be open to learn game. Last call. 216, last call. What's up, brother?
Steve, how big are your balls?
Last call. Hello.
Steve, how big are your balls?
Hello. What's your name and where you calling from, sir?
How big are your balls, bro?
Caller, are you serious?
This nigga, these dudes wonder why they lose with that bullshit.
And gentlemen, I know y'all think that's crazy, but this is how women look at you guys. That guy that just called in was how women view you guys.
Right.
And we're not even joking with y'all. We're not trying to be mean to y'all, but y'all get to hear it though. But yeah, we already answered that question. So last one here.
Can you truly be the guy if you have an average sized penis? Oh my God. Yeah,
dude, okay, Tony, your dick has nothing to do with being a guy, dog. Your dick is your dick.
That's funny.
Jesus Christ. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap that up. I don't want to wrap it up with a dick. Let's see, real quick. Let's see. Is there any other one? Last one. How do y'all stop folding under pressure? Okay. All right. BF. The problem is, again, like a car gonna sound, you got to be a student of the game. Everything you're asking, everything you're saying is just not gonna work for you, brother. What say you before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I say the same thing. You definitely got to be a student of the game, because all the pressure you're feeling right now is an accumulation of all the things you've been taught and your mindset right now. So that's gotta switch up, and you know what I'm saying? You might need some help with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Well, the car's got to go. We're going to wrap. Thank you, Lucario. We'll see you next Tuesday, guys. We'll see you all tonight. Peace out, Lucario. Guys, Zag and I will be doing the sex show at 8 o'clock East. We hope to see you there. Appreciate all you guys. Fuck. Anonymous, what's your question, man? Going once. Going twice. All right. So we will let you guys go. Guys, y'all have a good one. It's the Dean, the Man Mindset, and Lucario. Appreciate them. Appreciate y'all.